I'm excited about this week. Okay. Hey everybody, this is Joey Panek here with what has been trending this week. Yes, I'm telling you, studio audience of one. And listen, I gotta start this week by addressing the elephant in the room. And no, I'm not talking about the baby elephant that hugged the tourist, even though that was pretty stinking cute. And no, I'm not talking about the elephant who plays the piano, even though that's pretty freaking awesome. What I'm talking about is the fact that there was not a video last week. Okay, people, I'm coming clean, okay? See, what had happened was, I was in Vegas, which you probably already knew, but I brought a camera and I shot segments and they were hysterical. But when I went to edit them, there was no sound. There was no freaking sound. So you miss this great shot of, look at me, I'm in the bathtub and I'm telling you about the TSA Instagram account where they take pictures of the items that they confiscate. Look how funny that is. Look, there's an Instagram account and TSA takes pictures, and what do these people think they're doing? Concentrate on our flying and keeping us safe. Like, that was great stuff. Or what about this classic shot hanging out at the pool cabana where I tell you how someone recreates Mario Brothers out of food? Like, that's a great shot. Look, and there's Mario jumping over the toadstool. I mean, this was great stuff, people. I'm sorry that you didn't get to experience it. But that just means we're gonna make this week's video even better. Like to hear it? Here it go. When you get hired as a ball girl for the Australian Open, it is understood that your job will be to fetch all of the balls off the court or any other item that might impede one of the players from playing to their maximum potential. That just made it sound like there's a lot more pressure to be a ball girl, didn't I? So you gotta give it up for this particular ball girl when she has to fetch a cockroach from the court. Especially impressive is the slow-mo recap of her face. Now I gotta say, if I was the one striking that cockroach from the court, my slow-mo face would look a little bit different. Even better is her face when she realized that they just replayed that on the Jumbotron. How about that for humility? It's so hard for me to know what humility feels like. This was a good week for garbage pickers when the stone head of a Roman god that was believed to be 1,800 years old was found by a first-year archaeologist in a UK trash dump. This is not news to me. I've seen this bust before. This is the bust from the Lionel Richie Hello video. Come on, people. It's called VH1. Look into it. In news that's gonna make you feel old, one of the Jonas brothers, Kevin Jonas, is going to be a dad. I thought I would have accomplished so much in my life by now. TMZ released a video of the Biebs this week peeing into a mop bucket backstage at some venue, apparently so he didn't have to walk to the restroom.
We the wild kid. That's a cool spot to piss. You know, you'll forever remember that.
Then the rest of the Biebs posse start screaming about how cool they are and how they're the wild kids.
What are we? We the
Wild kids! Yeah!
wild kids!
I'm sorry, you just peed in a mop bucket. Like, if I was gonna like brag about how cool I am and how like heavy we roll, I would like, give me some martinis, give me a boat, maybe some hose, something. You just peed in a mop bucket. Like, that's a behavior that's regulated usually to people on the streets. And then before he leaves, he sprays what we think is cleaning fluid, God only knows, on a portrait of Bill Clinton that was hanging on the wall and says, what did Bill Clinton do? He had nothing to do with your relieving your bladder into a mop bucket. Oh, Bieber. You know, between Bieber and Amanda Bynes, I'm never gonna run out of content. Bridesmaids, time to step up your game, okay? Jennifer Gabrielli raised the bar last week when she gave her maid of honor toast at her sister's wedding by rapping Eminem's Without Me. People, this video was amazing. And now it's made me like inspired. Like, all right, when I go to weddings, like what other songs will we see as inspiration for bridesmaids' toasts? You guys, to the bride and groom, through the night making so much love, then sleep when the sun comes up. So lick it now, lick it good. Lick that pussy just like you should. My hips, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. To the bride and groom, we have a few viewer questions. Hint, hint, keep them coming so I don't have to write them by myself. No, these are real. I mean, they've all been real, but these are really real. Boxers or briefs? You sly little devil. Right now it's briefs. Because I don't like, how do I say this on camera? There's a part of the male anatomy that's like, when you stick gum to the side of a piece of plastic, am I making sense here? Like you gotta separate your gum from your legs. Does that make sense? And like, yeah. Now you know. And knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. Next question involves Lulu. Surprise. Is Lulu fixed or can we expect little Lulus one day? The answer actually, you smell like kibble. Yes, she is fixed. And I wish we could expect little Lulus one day. She had a choice a long time ago. Did she want to pursue her family or her career? And let's be honest, guys, she's a career girl. But just because there's snow on the roof doesn't mean there's not fire in the chimney. I don't know what that means. There's an analogy that they say like, just because you can, you can tie the dog to the fence, but it don't stop from barking. All right, so that's this week's trends, people. And it's good to be back. And listen, I don't want to put the horse before the cart. Actually, that is exactly what I want to do. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but we are almost to 6 months. Yeah. So there's going to be some sort of extravaganza. Lulu will be involved, and you've all been here. Share the video if you don't mind, because let's not keep this relationship a secret. Let's come out of the closet, as it were, that you are a How About Joey fan. It's crazy. Who talks like this? I don't even talk. I don't know where these are coming from. All right, honey. You're doing so good. You're getting more comfortable in front of the camera. Don't show your box of sugar. Come on. All right, that's it. I'm out. I'm done. I'm out. I quit. People, this video went crazy. And it's like in my head and I can't get it out to tell you.
It's the martinis.
It's the fucking martinis. I was in Vegas for a week. I can't even feel my feet, okay? People, this video was amazing.